Alright, you guys, so it's New Year's Day, and this video was filmed on Sunday, Sunday that just passed, but it's basically just a long GoPro video. We went out to Fox Raceway, dedicated the main track all day for motos. Did three solid 20-minute motos, and then a fourth moto that was 20 minutes as well, but it was a little bit back and forth with Charlie, just trying to get him used to the main track. You know, Charlie's a good rider. He is very efficient as a rider as well. He just doesn't have enough seat time, and we're pushing him to get more seat time in because all he needs is a few solid ride days, and he'll be fast as shit again, So he kind of steers away from the main track. He's older, but I mean, I get it. His life's busy, just like everyone else's. But I'm dedicated to moto, and with Glen Helen, two-stroke, races that are happening every year. I'm trying to be giving myself the best opportunity to go into it. Right now, I got the YZ back here. It's up on the tall stand because I'm going to be tearing it down. Gonna put a apex head on it and do some more work to it. Now, in this video specifically, I know I told you guys in the last one I was going to do a breakdown on the Ohlins suspension, but I'm just going to give you a quick insight on A-Kit suspension for a YZ250 in my situation here. So, Fox Raceway got to run 4 20-minute motos. I was tired, I was beat, I'm older, I'm 31 years old, but I was able to make it through all those motos, and it was only when I was pushing. So as soon as I was really tired and I stopped charging is when I started feeling um, the stuff that A-Kit's going to make you feel like if you're not ready to fly. So, but it still was better than stock when you're not pushing, I'll say that. But it really shines when you're driving and charging hard, and so that's what I was after, because that's when you're charging hard, that's the stuff that's going to make you tired. It allows you to charge harder longer, but when you start dipping back on the on the push in the moto, that's when you really start understanding, like, hey, A-Kit needs to be pushed. So yeah, ran this whole 20-minute moto. This is the third moto in this video you're going to see, but I ran the whole 20-minute moto with the A-Kit suspension the whole day, obviously. I've been riding it. It's my second or third ride on the A-Kit, but um, I really do want to get into the breakdown of the suspension, but the thing is, it still is breaking in. It's still going through the motions, making sure everything's right. I want to make sure I have a good overview on how it functions, what it does for me, before I really dive into it and give you guys some kind of answers as far as was it worth it versus, X, Y, or Z. But as of right now, even with it not broken in all the way, I am 100% happy with my investment, and I should have done suspension sooner. That's one of the things we all do. Trick parts, all this stuff, we all skip the suspension. Yeah, YZ, Yamaha comes with great suspension stock, don't get me wrong. Getting it set up for you specifically is a game changer. So if you're ever getting a new bike and you're like, first thing you want to think about is graphics kit, I understand that. Exhaust and power and all this shit. Dude, suspension properly tuned for you is a game changer. It'll make you have so much more fun on your bike and that much more safer, especially when it's tailored to what you're trying to do, your skill level, and where you're trying to go. So there's always a range of what's going to get done from the people building the suspension for you based off of what your goal is. But yeah, so we're going to be tearing this engine down, building the engine, putting a top end in it. We're going to go with a high compression situation here with an apex head, running race fuel only, C12 for Glen Helen, and we're going to start gearing up for that. But fitness has to be right, nutrition has to be right, and 31 years old, got to take it easy. You can't just go too hard too fast because stuff starts hurting, like your wrist and your knees and your ankles and all this shit. So I got work to do. I'm in grind mode in my career, but I'm hoping at some point this will just keep doing its thing, and I will be able to maintain both. And I need to make sure I'm at work. So that's I can only put so much on the line doing this. So do it safe, do it right, and getting A-Kit suspension is the one of the safest things you can do. I mean, you can ride safer. So if it's set up right, and you got a dedicated suspension guy from your suspension, which I have Ohlins. I have a guy from Ohlins, Rob. He has been through it with me from day one. So anything that's happening, go straight to him. He's got me covered. And if you guys ever want suspension from Ohlins and you want a solid guy, hit me up. So yeah, let's dive into the video. This video is also with Lars Larson, the son of Lars Larson, you know, the great. And so he's given me a lot of tips, pointers, bullied me at the track all day, you know, made me do shit right. And you know, you can't change everything overnight, but we definitely went in the right direction. It starts by having the endurance from these motos to really work on the small stuff, because a lot of the issues with body positioning and stuff that I have comes from when I'm tired. So let's dive into it. This is my third 20-minute moto you guys are going to see on the main track at Fox Raceway, and I'm craving a little more power because I'm on the heavier side. I'm like, you know, I'm pushing 200 pounds on a YZ250. That's why I'm going to put some engine work into this thing now that the suspension's done, and so I can get over some stuff a little easier. But yeah, we're going to dive into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. We're going to go through the suspension after I've really gotten it broken in, and I'll give you guys my full honest opinion on the money I spent on this. And also we will go into private ride day number 2, which is coming up in just a few weeks. We'll be filming that, and that's going to be cool. But after that, the building of the engine, I'm going to do more video work here in this garage and keep you guys in a loop. So let's go into it. Is this red light blinking?
Yeah.
Alright. They say it's windy now, but I saw 6 to 9 mile an hour, so
Oh.
not the end of the world, but I don't like wind either.
Well, if you feel wind pushing you sideways off of this,
yeah,
you just come up to it and you just whip it that way and the wind will blow you back.
Alright. Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go try to, I need to get inside here with some of these corners.
Yeah. Hey, go to this one that's down there. That one right there.
Can I just walk in there?
Yeah, just walk in through there.
Okay.
Alright. Unless you want to ride.
Look ahead and just keep standing up like you are, and just keep thinking about that body positioning. Okay?
Yep.
Move your hips a little bit more instead.
Okay.
Your body should never be back like this.
Do me a favor. Hold this bike for a second. Don't need the phone in my pocket, that's for sure. Alright, let's get over to the track, you guys. Alright guys, this is my third 20-minute moto of the day. I didn't film the first 2, really wanted to see how the lines formed up here, but yeah, third 20-minute moto right here. We'll see if you guys can stick around for the whole thing or not. That's going to be up to you.
You got this. Damn, that shit's tiring. For a second. All right. All right. Whew. He wants me to go inside. Tired now. Lars is telling me to take this one inside, that it's the fastest line. We're gonna see about that. I think he's right. I think he's right.